Hey loves, Mimi here, and I'm doing a little hair speed painting. It's not the full rendering, but it's just how to block the colors down and how I personally make them cohesive. So here I grab a saturated darker color of the original hair color, and then I airbrush it on so the light source is from the top right corner, so there's more of the darker color on the bottom left. This is like my first time actually using my voice in a video. I'm sorry if the quality's bad. I'm recording this on my tablet. And yeah, tell me any recommendations. Now on a different layer, I'll take a red pen and map out where the hair flows so that when I'm shading, the hair color has a clear shape. Also, try not to overdo the arrows or it might confuse you. I definitely overdid some areas. Once I'm done, I go back on the layer I was coloring on and I take the darker color again, and with a marker brush I'll extend the arrows with a dark color in the way that the red arrows follow. And if you hear any banging or like chewing sounds, it's most likely my dog. She's very active right now. The character I'm using as a reference is from Blue Biscuit. I recommend watching her for like better explanations and stuff. Now with the brush that's gonna be on screen, I'll gently smooth out the areas to give less of a blocky look while still keeping the colors vibrant. I try not to overblend or it'll lose the look I'm going for, but it just depends on your style. After that, I'll remove the red arrows so that I can see what I'm doing properly and continue the smoothing process. By the way, if you have any recommendations for like animation apps, I'd love that too, and subscribe if you'd like. So now here, I'll take a much darker version of the darker color that I was using, and then I'll turn up the saturation a little as well. After that, I'll add it to areas where the hair overlaps. I didn't do a lot of line art, so there isn't many areas where I need to add it, but it still makes quite a difference. But after that, I'll grab the blush color and airbrush it on. I recommend doing the skin before the hair, but I didn't because I was really excited to do the hair. Take a different brush and with the same blush color, and I'll add it to the hair. I did kind of try and mellow it out, but it looks better when you leave the saturation as is. circular brush to give it more of a highlight look, essentially just like a stretched out Honda logo. In fact, editor please. Thank you. Here again you can see me trying to tone down the highlighter, but I ended up having to redo it later, which was really annoying. Now here I grabbed this purple kind of blue from my reference, but if you're not using a reference, just grab the color on the opposite side of the color wheel and turn up the saturation. The color I'm grabbing here is the same color as the eyes of the reference, so if you're not using a reference, just take the same color of the eyes. I did them on different layers, but it's definitely easier if you do on one since they blend together much better. Sorry if my script sounds like it's like AI generated. I don't really know any other way to explain except for the way I'm explaining right now. So yeah. This is like kind of off topic, but has anyone watched like Welcome to Demon School, Iruma-kun, I think? It's like really good. I enjoyed it personally, and I'm very sad that it's taking so long to come out with a new season. Here I'm going in with the airbrush to blend everything together. Happy with what I have, I create a new layer, I take a red color and outline the highlights. Okay, so random serious topic of the day is dark romance. It's disgusting and it's gross and it's just glorified abuse, and we're supposed to see it as a romantic relationship, and it's disgusting. And I'm sorry to any dark romance readers, but the fact that you enjoy that is a little concerning. More than a little, actually. And it would be fine if it was painted as oh, they just do it in the bedroom and Jack. But usually the girl is unwilling, and then they paint it out as like her body is willing, so it's okay. Like, no. And that's pretty much how I do my base coloring. Thanks for watching. I'm in your walls, don't forget, and bye.